Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day today. It is Wednesday. It is hump day, right in the middle of the week. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the U.S. debt, how I believe it could affect gold and silver, because it is definitely getting out of hand. $521 billion in just 21 days that we've added to the debt. A lot of people aren't talking about that right now. A lot of people want to lead you to believe, in my opinion, that, the economy, it's chugging along. It's nothing out of the ordinary. This is just another scare. And essentially, things are not as bad as some of us, want to say. But the truth of the matter is they're not going to tell you what's really going on because they don't want you to panic. And so we're going to talk about some of those topics today with the debt really in main focus, because $521 billion, $500 billion in debt added in just 3 weeks. That's 21 days. Is a pretty insane number. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to take a quick minute and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys are a member of the channel, I should be getting the football pick information up for you guys later today, so that way you guys can pick your teams and hopefully continue on. Not much changed last week. We had a lot of bad picks. A couple of the members moved up in the ranks and the standings, but overall we still have a lot of the same names at the top. Granted, first and second been kind of jockeying for that position. So with that being said, let's talk about gold and silver. So, give me your thoughts in the comments below. $521 trillion in just 21 days. We're talking, I said trillion. 521 billion in just 21 days. There's no real way to pay this back. I see some senators have been commenting that this is going to basically go bust in the next 20 years. I think that is an extremely safe bet. I would probably bet everything I own that the system will go bust. The dollar will go bust in 20 years from now. But the thing is, I'm not really convinced that it's going to take that long for that to happen. Because, with everything going on right now, we just keep putting money to stuff that we really can't afford to buy. We can't afford to pay for. We can't afford. What's going to go bust, though, first? Is it going to be national defense? Are they going to stop defending the country? Are they going to stop defending these other countries? Is it going to be a default and we just don't pay our interest? We just basically tell everybody, hey, sorry, we ain't got the money to pay you right now. It's going to take a little bit because that would cause big problems, and it would cause really big problems in the gold and silver market. What options do they have? Higher taxes, more tariffs? The truth of the matter is a lot of people aren't really talking about the BRICS right now, but you've got all these countries that are kind of stopping using the dollar. They're moving away from it. Now, they're not totally out of it. In some cases, if they need something from the U.S., they still need dollars. But they are moving away. They're positioning themselves to not be as heavily reliant, on the dollar. Because they don't want to fall victim to, the penalties that could come if they do something that we don't like. And a lot of people aren't going to tell you this because everybody's talking about this mythical, and I'm going to say mythical, $20 silver. Do I hope it goes to $20? I would love to see nothing more than it go to $20. But I think a lot of people are going to be left missing out. Now, do I think maybe you could have some crazy sell-off in paper that could drive it to $20 or less? It's a possibility, but are dealers going to be selling silver? Anytime you have a move that happens too fast, you can expect that dealers will either A, raise premium, or B, stop selling. We've seen that time and time again. And here's the thing. It really doesn't matter if silver is $22 with a $2 premium, making it $24, or if it's $10 with a $12 premium, making it, $12 with a $12 premium, still making it 24. Or if it goes to, some crazy amount like $15 and nobody's selling it. There's always going to be maybe that one person out there that maybe they need some money for something, and so maybe they're willing to sell some ounces. But the sad part is the majority of the people, and I shouldn't say sad because it's smart, the majority of the people aren't selling their silver. What you are seeing that's driving the price down sometimes is paper contracts. It's not physical silver. It's people that have bought paper contracts and they settle in dollars. And because they're not holding physical, they really haven't put in the research of silver. All they see is digits on a screen, and they don't really understand the difference between physical and paper. And as more people start getting into physical, it only makes sense that that's going to drive the price up even higher. The more altercations that happen in the world, that will drive the price higher. And we're seeing a lot of altercations happening now. And a lot of people aren't talking about that. What they're talking about is the economy's due for a recession, the bond markets are in trouble, and essentially we're going to see lower price silver, lower price gold. It's not a guarantee. And there is no guarantee it's going to go up. There's no guarantee it's going to go down. None of this is financial information, nor should it be considered as such. With any kind of investing in anything comes the possibility of risk. And therefore, each person should do their own due diligence and watch what they invest in, look into what they invest in, and read up on it. And if you've really been reading up on gold and silver, you're going to find out what I believe, that there is no $20 silver coming. And if it does come, people aren't going to sell it. I challenge you to, think for a second. If you have, let's say you have 100 ounces of silver and you need some money, are you going to be quick to want to sell your silver? Are you going to try to maybe do other things to try to make ends meet? Because the average stacker does not generally sell his silver. I think I'm one of the few, maybe even, that has sold some off. But I have a, strategy where the higher price stuff, if let's say silver right now was to jump up to $29, I would probably sell some of the silver that I bought at $29. By unloading that, then it would leave me with my lower price stuff. And that's why I pick up more when the price dips like this. Will it make a huge difference? Who knows? I mean, silver may never, it's a possibility we may never see it go up. Maybe I'm wrong on all this. However, I don't think I am, because when you just look at the debt, it only makes sense. How are they going to pay that debt? They're probably not going to be able to pay off that debt. The only thing they're going to be able to do is print more money. And by them printing more money, it essentially is going to drive the price of everything even higher. I know this is something we've talked about time and time again on the channel, because it's important that people understand that, because so many people out there think that silver is a get-rich-quick scheme. If you've been following the channel for any long period of time, you know that buying silver is not get-rich-quick. You're not going to be rich overnight, and therefore, it's something to think about, and it just doesn't make sense. It's not going to happen that way. It's going to be a slow and steady grind as it slowly moves up in price. So it's something to think about. And I hope you guys are going to leave me your comments in the comments below so I can hear your opinions on it. There's a lot. Let me pause for a quick second. I had to pause for a minute. I had to do a quick sneeze. I felt it kind of coming on. So, there's a lot of YouTubers that share difference of opinions on this. A lot of people out there are saying that, we're going to see the lower prices. But like we've seen before, when the price goes low, it causes just more people to buy. And that really leads me to think, how long can prices stay low? And will they really stay low when everybody is flooding into it? And I know some people out there, well, why would you assume everybody would flood into it? Because price solves everything. people have a set amount that they're going to spend, in my opinion. I've got one friend, he spends, X amount of dollars every month. And if the price comes down, he's still going to spend his X amount of dollars. He's just going to get more silver. True stackers that understand what silver is, they're not going to be scared out of the market by a lower price. It's going to entice them to buy more. Now, if you're dedicated to dollar cost averaging, you'll probably just buy the same amount that you would buy regardless. And if you're like me, you're going to buy more when the price goes down. The lower the price goes, the more I will buy. I had a message today that, it's too bad you tapped out, because when silver goes to sub 20, you're going to regret that you spent all your money. There's two ways to look at that. Maybe I'll regret that I spent all my money if silver comes down in the next week and it plunges and, don't have the cash to buy another order because I've already spent it. Or it's possible that it comes down in a few weeks from now and then I've already got some more money in. Or it's a possibility that it takes off. And we're already up from its low of $20.70. It's a possibility it continue to go up. And if it does continue to go up, it will generate more buzz. Because the truth of the matter is, unfortunately, when silver goes down, it actually does slow down some people from buying. Not the people like us true stackers, but once silver starts climbing and it gets in the news and it gets in articles and all this, more people pay attention to it, more people want to buy it, and then it has that run. And that's why you see such a big run, because a lot of people can afford silver, whereas not as many people can afford an ounce of gold or whatever the case may be. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope everybody hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help the channel out. If you're not a member and you'd like to help the channel out by becoming a member, it's only $1.99 a month. It comes with a lot of cool perks. All you got to do is just hit that join button below, click you want to be a fan, and for only $1.99 a month you can become a fan. Shoot me an email and start getting some perks, get in some of these fun events. Right now we're doing the football event, like I stated in the beginning of the video, and all that is going to reset on week 9. So at the beginning of week 9, everybody that's had all their picks in will be potentially eligible for prizes, and new people will be able to get in because they're not going to be intimidated by some of the high scores already. Everybody's going to start back at 0. For those people that we had one new member yesterday, Captain Obvious. I thank Captain Obvious for becoming a member, and he's still eligible for winning something during the week. So hopefully he will hit something. But if not, at the beginning of week 9 in the NFL football, you can pick your teams, and it's super easy to do. So it's a lot of fun. It's the event that we're doing right now. Some months it's just a giveaway. Some months it's different stuff each month. So I thank everybody for watching. I hope you consider becoming a member. It really helps out the channel. And if not, I thank you ahead of time for at least hitting that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video and what you maybe would, if you disagree or agree or whatever. I enjoyed just reading your comments. So thank you all for watching, and y'all have a great night, and take care. Have a good day. I say night because it's nighttime that I'm filming it, but y'all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.